Hello, good evening. Hope you're doing well. My name's Joe. It's good to be with you. We're going to stream some Super Dice Heroes tonight. I'm on the quest to get over 100 points. Last week I hit 95 and 99. Not 100. So I'm trying to get to 100. So I'm going to play 2 rounds of Super Dice Heroes, and you can join in from home where you are. The link is in the chat here. You can follow that Dropbox. Also a link to the rules there. We're gonna try to get 100. Hey Prey. How are you? Gonna try to save the city. I'm excited. I just finished the intro video for Dice in the Darkness. I wasn't able to get it loaded up here and test it out, but I just posted it on social media and all that jazz. So you can check it out there. But Dice in the Darkness is premiering very soon, March 4th. It's a free roll and write adventure. And I actually have a couple of the character sheets here. I might show them off because I'm so excited. So I'm going to go to the table here. Here's what we're playing tonight is some Super Dice Heroes. But, oh, I need to change from studio mode. Here we go. Here's what we're playing is Super Dice Heroes. And here I'll show this. This is the character sheet. And the idea is that you take this character through the dungeon, and each week it's going to be a different roll and write. And you bring this character along with you. And then as you win, as you go along, you get to unlock new stats for your character. And so over here on the right side are special stats that are for battles and special stats that are for anything. You have special power uses up there. You are trying to rescue your dog, poor dog, that's been captured by some mysterious creatures. And you're trying to also find some bones along the way. There are achievements, and it's going to be over 10 weeks, so we're going to do it. Here's the skill tree for the warrior. And then I'll just show briefly here. Here's the wizard. Oh man. And here's the rogue. Just ecstatic. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. So I'm just finalizing a couple things along the way for it. And this is what the first dungeon is going to be. You're going to fight an ogre. Ogre. All right. Enough of that. We're going to play some Super Dice Heroes tonight. Let me explain how this game works, and you can play along from where you are. The whole point of all these games is that you can play along, and also that they are free. So with the pandemic and so many folks struggling and lots of different ways of struggling too, I was wondering a way that I could help give back and also have some fun and design some games. So that led me to create these roll and write games, one-page roll and writes that are free. Anyone can download and play along. There's a whole list of them over at Board Game Geek. So this is one of my favorites. Played it last week, Super Dice Heroes, and I hear people are getting over 100 points. And I am so jealous because I have not hit it yet. My high score before last week was 95, and then I hit 95, and then I hit 99. So I'm on the quest to try to get the highest score for Super Dice Heroes. So we will see. Let me explain really quick how this game works. The plan tonight is I'm going to play 2 rounds of Super Dice Heroes. I have a sweet new puppy, and she is wild right now. I'm going to try to do one of those things where you put another camera for your dog, and then it's going to have a Lily cam. Her name's Lily. And then you can see the dog, the puppy. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm excited about that. All right, here's what you need. All you need is this page, and you need some sort of marker. I'm going to use this as my person to fly around the city. I like that it's translucent so I can kind of see what's going on. And I'm going to roll these 4 dice throughout the game, and you're going to use these same die roll results, and then we'll all see who scores the highest from those die rolls. Cool? So let me explain the game, and then we'll get to rolling. The first thing you do is, this is kind of the pre-game, is you will decide what your superpower is. There are 6 different superpowers. You don't just choose one, but we'll roll 2 dice, and from those 2 die results, you will choose one of the superpowers. And that is your superpower for the game. That helps you name your character. And there are 3 uses of that superpower throughout the game. So you can save it up. You can use all 3 in one turn. You can use it one at the beginning and more towards the end. It's a fun little extra. If you look around the board, there are 6 different locations, and each location is tied to a number. And then within each one of those locations, there are special ways to help, ways to save the city in those areas. So on a turn, we'll roll 4 dice, and then from those 4 dice, you will choose to, with each die, to either move to a new location or to help at the current location you're at. You start in the middle, so I could theoretically move to this one area by spending this 1 die. Then I could use this 2 to X off one of these 2s. Then I could spend a 5 to move down to this 5 area. And then I could use another 5 to complete the task down here. I'm going to walk through what each one of the tasks are in just a second. Also, if you look at each location, there are these little robot minions. So you can defeat a robot minion with any number at a location. That's usually a last resort if you don't have anything else to do at that location and you don't want to move. I mentioned movement also. You can move to a place with a number, but if you are in a zone, if I'm in the 1 area, I can spend a 1 to move anywhere if I'm in the area of the same number die that I'm spending. Cool? The stars are victory points. There are robot minions, like I said. There are some bonuses along the way, these wild dice. And then there also are innocent bystanders that you're trying to rescue as you play the game. For each one of those you rescue, it's 5 victory points. So let me walk around to each one of the locations and kind of explain what they are, and that might help get a better feel for it. So up here in the 1 area is the government building, is the town hall. The mayor's house, I guess you could say, however you want to put it. And in this area, you're trying to get 1s, 2s, and 3s. If you get a row, complete row, then you would score those points there. If you get a column, you would score those points too. Let me pull in a little bit for this. Also, if you get the diagonal, you would get this wild die. And also, if you fill all 9 places in this, you rescue 1 innocent bystander. Maybe it's the mayor. I don't know. Someone. But you're rescuing someone there. Also, if you notice, there are 3 robot minions. Over here is the hospital. In this zone, you're just trying to get pairs. Like over here, you can start anywhere you want and continue anywhere you want. Same for over here. You're just trying to get the same number in each one of these. So this could be a 2 and a 2. This, I could jump down here and do a 3 and a 3. I could maybe just put a 4 in and then leave and come back and put another pardon me, put another number somewhere else, and then finish the 4 later. So it's 4 victory points if you finish one of these, or it's 2 victory points and a wild die. So also 3 robot minions. It's the mayor. Hey, Danky Dunk. How you doing, friend? Hope you're doing all right. I kind of like the mayor. That makes sense flavor-wise. Over here is the downtown. In the downtown, you're trying to ascend the building, and as you ascend it, I don't know, maybe it's like on fire. Hey, that's canon. That's right. Hey, buddy, I'm doing great. In our area here, we had a big ice storm, and thankfully it was not as bad as I thought it would be. And we have lost power. I mean, every ice storm that we've had, we have lost power. And so we're all prepped for it and just waiting to lose it. And we did not. So I was able to stream tonight. More importantly, we were able to have electricity and enjoy time together with the lights on. So we had a good day today. We built a Lego Harry Potter set as a family, so that was a lot of fun. So let's look here at this downtown. You ascend the building. Let's say it's on fire, so you're rescuing bystanders. The first number can be any number you want, but every following number that you do after that has to be equal to that as you go up. As you see, eventually you ascend, and then you can actually get a bonus and keep rescuing innocent bystanders. As well for this one, the next two are tracks. You score the furthest number along on that track. So say I make it up to here, I wouldn't score 1, 2, 3, and 4. I would just score the furthest number that I had. Cool. All right. We've got a power plant here. The nuclear power plant. And this is, again, you start with any number you want, but then following that, the next number has to be higher or lower than that number. So let's say I put a 4 here. The next number I put would need to be a 3 or a 5, and so on, repeating that. For real, I have a, next time, I meant to do it. I have another webcam. I am ready to hook up so you can see this wild dog. She is crazy. I put a pillow here next to me, like she's gonna come and sit next to me. It'll be all peaceful. She is running circles around the room, going wild. If she comes over, I may pick her up. All right. This zone here is you are working your way left to right, and you start with the first number can be any number, but every next number has to be equal to that one or higher than it. So a 1 is an awesome number to put there. A 5 or a 6, not a great place to start because then you're really limited as you go further along. So if I put a 2 there, the next number could be a 2 or any number higher, and then the next number after that could be equal to or higher than that number. All right, let's look at the 6th zone, the church, the chapel. And here you are trying to complete both the entire column, 1 through 6. If you do that, you get 15 points. Big money maker. Same for both those columns. You're also trying to complete the group of 6 here and the group of 6 here. If you do the top one, you get a bonus die. If you get the bottom one, you get a bystander. All right, let me talk about these bonuses down here. Every area has robot minions. Each robot minion you defeat, you just get a victory point at the end of the game. That's usually like a last resort. It's usually like a you're in a zone and oh gosh, I have 1 die left over, but I want to stay in this zone for the next turn. I don't want to move. I'll just kill a robot minion, get a point. The wild die. Oh my gosh, you cannot chew my computer cord. Oh my gosh, stop for real, Lily. This stream will end. This stream will end if that happens. Oh my gosh. All right. The wild die down here. The wild dies are in addition to, and they are extra dice that you would get. Give me 1 sec. I think I'm going to ask Lauren to come grab this dog. She's a little wild. The wild dice are great because you can spend it. When you earn it, you just circle it, but then at any point in the future of the game, you can spend it, and then you can add any number you want. And it's not a replacement. It's not like that I would change this 5 to another number. It's an extra die in addition to anything else. And if you have multiples of those dice, you can spend as many as you want on a turn also. So you can save them all up to the end and do a bunch, or you could be in a certain zone and then spend it and then head on to the next thing. She is a wild dog. She's ready to play. There she goes. Thank you. She's not going. She's not having it. All right, so that's the whole game, and we'll play over 10 rounds, so it plays pretty quick. So there's a, let me zoom out. All right, there's a QR code here. Where am I pointing? Up in the corner that you can take you to a Dropbox download. Let me share the links. Here we go. Also here for the BGG. All right. So are we ready? I think we should do it. So just make sure that you have a token somewhere. We are going to start out by choosing a superpower. So here's our roll for that. It's a 3 and a 4. This is cool. This is flavorful. So we can choose to either be ice power or fire power. The ice power lets you decrease a die by 1 every time you spend it. Remember, you have 3 uses. The fire is the opposite. It lets you increase a die by 1. So, thoughts? I think... So I'm going high score here. I'm going all in on trying to get this high score. And here's my thought. I think that part of the secret of the high score is you need to get the 6 zone and the 1 zone. Well, I don't know. You need to get all the zones. I'm going to be ice. I like the ice. That fits for today with all the freezing rain. All right. That is helpful because that helps me maybe name my hero. What should I be? Mr. Freeze, Frozone, Frozen, Snow, Icicle. I don't know. The Freezer. I like that. The Freezer. I'm going to give him icicles. He has icicle power. Maybe you have icicle hair too. Alright, he's got a big old F on his back. Alright. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, Burr. That's good. Burr. Richard Burr. Aaron Burr. The Freezing. The Freezer. The Frozen. Got nothing. Yeah, I can't think of anything for that, though. I like it. I feel like you would have icicles coming off him. I always liked Iceman and the X-Man. X-Man. X-Men. I also liked Frozone in Incredibles. I thought that was Cold Pizza. That's a good name. That actually is a great name. Cold Pizza. Is that what you're going with, Danky? Are you going to be freezing folks? I like it. I like it. Cold pizza. That reminds me of like a character like on The Tick or you know, the kind of the parody superhero things. All right, we're gonna get going. 4 dice. Here's the first roll. Turn 1 is 1, 1, 1, 6. Here we go, right off the bat. So we can go to area 1 or area 6. We also could decrease one of our dice and then go somewhere with that, which I actually think I'm going to do that. So here's my plan. I'm going to spend this 6. I'm going to use my superpower. I only have 3 of them. I'm going to decrease that die by 1, so it's a 5 now. Oh, I'm sorry. We start in the middle. And that lets me move to this area. So that's how I'm spending that die as a 5. And then I'm just going to use all the 1s to fill in down there. That gets me rolling. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think another choice would be to go up to the 1 and then go 1, 1 and then get a robot minion. Or, yeah, to go to the 6 and do 1, 1 and a robot minion. Yeah, I think that's the best starter. It would be something if we had a different unlock, but especially with the ones you don't wrap around. I think that's the best start. I do like it when you're able to snag one of the bonus dice early, because that really helps you out. All right, roll 2 is a 1 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. How about it? You know? I'm just going to go all out here. So I'll put a 1 in, and the next one has to be higher to or equal to. So I'll put a 5. Same is true for the next, so I can do 5 and 5. I think there's some other choices that you could go along here. You also, if you're in the 5 zone, you could spend a 5 to go anywhere you want. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to hope this next roll is some 5s and 6s, at least a 5 and a 6, and I can finish off this zone. I will say this. There is a negative to finishing off a zone is if you don't have bonus dice and you're just going to the dice rolls at the end of the game, it can be very dangerous because if the roll doesn't go your way, you may have that zone finished and all the dice come up that way. So you'll just be slaying some robot minions. Yeah. So, thank you, Dunk. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but I finished an intro video for Dice in the Darkness. At halftime, maybe when I finish this game, I'm going to try to pull it up and see if the sound works. Because it's pretty silly. It's pretty silly. And I think it would be fun to watch it tonight. All right, roll 3. How we feeling? Feeling all right? Roll 3. I appreciate Lauren coming up and getting Lily. My gosh, that dog was being crazy. Well, this was perfect. This roll really worked out for us. It's 3, 4, 6, 6. So yeah, at least for me here, I'm going to put a 6 and a 6 and finish off this zone. Then I have a 3 and a 4. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that 3 is a big payoff. I think if you can make it work, it really is a good strategy over there. Which I may go do that. I may go 4 here and then do a 3, and then that really opens me up to a 3 or 2. Since it's just right there in the middle, I'm going to do that. All right, so I did a 6 and a 6. And then you can see battle scars from the dog, puppy life here. All right, I'm going to spend the 4 to move over to this area, and then I'm going to spend the 3 to put my first number in here. You know, I'm going to go ahead and mark this. It's just less to do at the end. Can you see? It's all right. All right, I'm ready. Roll 4 here is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a great roll for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. I literally can write that exact thing in here because I'm going to go 1 less than 3, which is 2. I'm going to go 1 higher than 2, which is 3, and then 1 higher, 4, and 1 higher is 5. Do you like it? I know, right? This is yeah, this part of the screen right above me where the dice are, you know, this right here, it's pre-recorded. It's like that. I remember that one time that someone who hated losing, that felt dumb watching Jeopardy with their family, they one time pre-recorded it and then watched it later with their family. Uh, I don't know all the logistics of it, but then they got a whole bunch of them right, you know, just to feel really smart. All right, I think we're looking good. That was good because I was able to get that bonus die. This next roll, if this next roll goes just right, I could finish this area off. And even if I get 3 of the dice, even just 2 of the dice, if 2 of the dice go my way, I could probably finish it off. Really, in all honesty, if I just get a 3, or no, if I get a 4 or a 6, I think with those 2 bonus dice, I'd be able to manipulate enough that I could finish it off. So roll 5. Let's do it. Or I could roll very, very low. That's actually the worst that could happen there. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Everything I said before was not true. So 1, 1, 2, 3 is the roll. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my bonus die. I'm going to put a 4 in here. That gives me a bonus die. And then I'm going to spend a 3 and a 2 and a 1 and get another bonus die. So I spent 3, 2, and 1. The way I put that 4 in there was with a bonus. So I finished off this zone down here too. I'm on track for breaking 99. I'm cheating over here. Don't check the tape. All right, I have a 1 left over, which I could knock out a robot minion, or I could go to the 1 zone, or I could spend a wild die, go anywhere, and then use the 1 in another way. Thinking. I do feel like I have to get the 6 zone in order to break 100. Yeah, that's right. The wild dies are extra. They don't replace. So they really give you a lot of flexibility. Really powerful when you get them. You know, I'm going to, since I am the freezer, I'm going to go up to zone 1 with it. And that will, hopefully I'll roll low. And if I don't, I have 2 more superpowers to get there. All right, we are halfway point here of game 1 on the journey to 100. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6. I have some regret. Three, four, five, six. I'm going to use the 6 and go down to the 6 area. I'm going to take care of this 3, 4, and 5. So that's all right. The perfect game is over. The streak is dead. Table flip. That's it. No, we're good. All right, roll 7. How's the speed? Am I all right? Roll 7 is 1, 4, 4, 6. Good. Cool. Well, we're gonna have an leftover 4. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this 6. So I draw my dice tower. I'm gonna knock out this 1. I'm gonna knock out a 4. I have a leftover 4. And I have some wild dice. I think just my best bet is to knock out a robot minion. And I'm going to hang on to my wild die. I'm not going to spend them yet. I have 2 left. And really, I can put 1 into this 2 to get a wild die back. I'm going to hang here and hope I get a good roll. And then I'll finish off the zone in round 8. So then the question is, what's even actually possible with 2 rounds left after that? Do I push my luck and go to zone 1 and hope the rolls go right and then really get a payout? Or do I play it safe and go to the hospital in zone 2? I'm going to roll. Here's roll 8. 2, 2, 2, 6. Oh, you know what? It's too late. I could have, with that 4, x'd it to make a 3. Wasn't thinking. 2, 2, 2, 6. This is okay, because I'm going to use the 2 and the 2 and the 6. So I'm definitely using those. I have 2 left over. I'm going to remember that I can use my superhero ability. I'm going to change it into a 1. Okay, finish that area. Gives me another die. I'm just going to hold. I'm going to keep holding. Because I could roll a 3 and a 5 and then go run away and go somewhere else. I don't need to spend these yet. If I don't roll a 3 and a 5, I'm going to spend my wild dice and then get out of the chapel and go somewhere else. I like that. I'm on board with that. I do need some low rolls. All right, here we go. Let's see. Roll 9. Good. It's a good cat. Good kitty. 2, 3, 3, 5. Hope that cat is doing well. 2, 3, 3, 5. Well, I know it seems rigged, but I got my 3 and 5, so I'm going to use those. I'm going to get my innocent bystander. Now I have a 2 and a 3. I have some choices here. I'm going to do this. This may be wrong. No, that seems wrong. I think that is wrong. So I was going to use my last superhero ability to change the 2 to a 1. Should I? Let's see, I could get 8. I would need just the perfect roll. Yeah, I could get a good amount of points though. That's what we're here for. That's what we came for, isn't it? Let's do it. Yeah, I do think that may be the best payoff. All right, let me mark this down. 6 got 30 points. Thanks. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. Appreciate your help. I do want 2s. I need all the 2s. Should I do it slowly? Dramatically? All right, I'm moving that aside. All right, here we go. Okay, that's all right. Oh my. Sorry, it's a 1. Oh my god. Hey, that was a 2. That was a 2. Oh no. I should. What is this? Does that count? I feel like it's not fair for me to change it to a 2 now. Oh no. I'm over here cheating. It was a 2. Do I change it back? That's why I moved that other one out. I was doing one at a time. Is that kosher? Are we all right? Do I need to put an asterisk next to this one? It doesn't count. Yeah, sure, he got 100. Cheating. All right, here we go. 2, 2. And then I'm going to do wild, wild, wild. Well, at least 2 wilds, and then we'll see where we are. Because I have a 1 and a 6 left to spend. 1, 2, and then maybe 2 and 6. All right, well, I could jump up here. Because really, if I just spend 1 more 2, it's only getting me 6 points. So I probably don't want to do that with this wild. It's just getting me 1 more point. So I think instead I'm going to travel. Ugh. Well, no, that doesn't work out, actually. What can I do with the 6? I could change it to a 5. Not really doing anything. Can't do anything with this 1 either. I think I am just going to... Oh, I need to mark these guys. I think it's just 2 minions, 2 robot minions. I think that's the only option I have here. It was a good run. Minion. So really it wasn't that huge of a thing. The two fiasco, the drama around the 2 is not that huge of a deal. All right, that's my round. Let me total up my points here. So 6 from zone 3. I was like, forget the capital, forget the mayor's house, and forget the hospital. I'm not going to those places. I went to these 4 other places. I should have. I wish you could rescue everybody. I didn't. All right, so how many of these did I get? 5 points for each innocent bystander. It's 25. And then 3 points for that. I'm never doing math on stream, is what I've determined. Do you know what my score was? Super great. This score was not super great. $99. Not yet. Still haven't done it. I made this game and still can't get triple digits on this one. Come on. Well, the good news is we're going to play one more round tonight. Maybe I should. I know, isn't that absurd? Even with the 2. Oh my gosh. It was close though. If one of those had been a 2, I mean obviously, right? If the dice had gone the right way. It was very close. But I do think that was a better option to go over to the downtown than anywhere else. It was close there, that last roll. If one of those dice had gone a little differently, then I could have snuck up to the hospital, and instead of just getting a point for each die, I could have converted and gotten 2 dice to change to a 4. That would have gotten me. To 100. So I do think, just to recap, when we think about point output, this is very good over here, because when you do everything, it's 35 points. And it's 12 dice that you're using. 12 dice, and it's 35 points. Down here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 dice you're using. And you end up with, how many is that? 27. It's pretty good. Now this is very specific. This is pretty specific. The 4 zone, you end up with 21 points, and again 9 dice. And you get those bonus dice, which are pretty huge. And really, they push you towards that. Math or stream. So now watch Joe do the math. I know this is not exciting, but I really am determined to get 100 points. We're gonna run it back here and start a whole new game. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best. So what would this one be? This is 29 potential points out of 9 spots. That's pretty good. This one, it's pretty low commitment, and you can get some points just even putting two in. 12. So that's not amazing, but you can just go up and do one thing is the idea. Out of 10 spots, you can get 16, and up here is 9 potential dice. Math on stream. Yeah, I say that the first time I did this, like back, feels like forever ago, feels like 5 years ago, but it was not even a year ago. I was recording for I think 9 Lives or Quarantine Haircuts right after that, and I was doing a video how to play. I was going to post it online, and it was my first time doing it. I was using like Zoom and my cell phone to get the table. well, I think I was sharing my screen, and so I was actually doing it like with a mouse. And then I got to where I was doing the math, and it was pre-recorded, and then my brain like malfunctioned. I guess I was nervous, or I just couldn't even do it. So I like sat there for like, I don't know if it was like a minute or 2 minutes in just silence trying to do the math. And then I went to change it, like to edit out 2 minutes of me going. And I did, but then I uploaded the wrong one. So then, but you know, like nobody watched it or anything. But still, it was 2 minutes of me like not being able to do some simple math. So I say that I'm always going to pull out my calculator on stream, and then I say that, and here I am doing all this other math. So what is this zone? Speaking of math, this is 29 points for this zone. So in regards to payout, these zones are great. I know that these give bonuses. I'm not counting in bonuses for here. This one is great. You get a lot of points. I feel like you get a lot of options too. So I don't know. Maybe it's just you go with what the dice are. This one feels like the most underpowered, in all honesty. But you could sneak up there and just do a pair. I wonder if it should be, you know, Super Dice Heroes 2.0. Playing a game, you realize score should be changed. Maybe they should be 5 points. Maybe they should just be bystanders that you rescue. That's kind of fun. Oh, that's kind of fun. You know, like at the hospital. Kind of like that. All right, we're going to look at round 2 here of Super Dice Heroes. Can I do this thing? I'm going to try to add. If you haven't yet, you can get this sheet. Let me go to studio mode. All right. I'm going to try to add a new thing so I can play this video and see if it works. Who knows if it'll work? Oh, I guess I need to, here, let me do this. There we go. I should have set this up before. I didn't get a chance to. And display capture, image, media source. I think that's what it would be. Oh my gosh, is it going to work? I really am curious about the sound, how the sound would work for it. Oh man, what if it worked? I hope it works. Okay. I'm loading it up now. Loop. Nope. Restart playback when source becomes active. Okay, we're going to try this. Well, is it going to work? No source. I've hyped it too much. The hype level was too high. You know, I've never done a video in OBS, so that might be my issue. Did I end the stream? Did I break the stream? What is the deal here? You know, I may need to look up how to do it. Local file. It's true. I brought this on myself. This is what I've done. Restart playback when source becomes active. No. Oh, there. I think I fixed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm gonna switch over here. I'm gonna play it, and I need you to tell me if you can hear sound. I've got my mic plugged in, so I can't hear any sound that comes out. So let's see. You ready? It's going to be black for a second. Oh my gosh, I think it's going to work. You ready? Did it work? I think it worked. Yes? Did it happen? Could you hear it? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that worked. Yeah. He was a sad dog. Isn't that sad? I played for my girls. They helped me a bit today with it. And they helped. They were imitating, pretending to be the dog and the mushroom. It worked! Yes! All right. That was a fun thing today. Needs more spiders. Spoilers! Man, keep it down, Danky Dunk. Jeez. Man. On my wall here, literally right here, I have pages just taped. It's the whole game right here on the wall. Got the map. Got the map out. There will be spiders. There will be spiders. I can't believe that worked. I'm so happy. I'm so pleased. I'm glad I tried it. All right, we're gonna try game 2 here. Oh my gosh, it's really loud. Are we okay? Sound all right? Dice in the Darkness, premiering March 4th, right here. Join in. It's gonna be fun. Episodic stuff. It's free. It's free. Can't go wrong with free. It's going to be fun. It's been a fun adventure for myself too, just designing something big like that. All right, I am starting off our roll here. 4 and a 5. You know, one thing I've seen some folks doing, I don't know if this sounds fun or not. Oh, I'm circling both, but I'm going to circle one when I choose one. I've seen folks that do, like, use their Twitch channel to design games as, like, design space, which I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I guess you could interact with chat, get ideas, talk through things. We'll give you a time that you would regularly be talking about design. Interesting idea. I don't think that would be a fit for me. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick 5 also. So 4 is the fire die. You increase the die by 1. 5 is you change one die to the same number of another. Wait, what? Double your score? Oh, nice. I was like, what did I miss? Yeah, I like this. Those are some of my favorites. I watched that X-Men, the 90 X-Men show, like a lot of other people did growing up. And I love those characters. And the Spider-Man show, that was Saturday morning. Spider-Man had that chameleon character. That's what I always think of with this. Talking about math on stream. I'm going to be multiplication. All right. I do like drawing the doodling. I think that's fun. So I like this ability a lot, the change a die to the same number, because it fits very well in these, well, in 4 of the zones actually. Oh no, 3 of the zones. This one, and this one, because this one it needs to be higher or lower than 1. So it may be a little overpowered, but I like it a lot. I think it's very good. I also like 2 a lot, that you use a die to travel to any location. But here we are, right in the middle here. Double your score. That's good. You know, we tried to watch Double Dare, trying to introduce our daughters into different things we watched growing up, like Legends of the Hidden Temple and Guts with Mike O'Malley, and Climbing the Crag. And then we pulled out Double Dare. It's like, well, let's watch Double Dare. Supermarket Sweep also was in on that because that new show just came out, like the reboot. And so we pulled out Double Dare, and it was the first ever Double Dare episode. So I guess they hadn't quite figured out the right amount of things to do, and it was really boring. It was like Jeopardy. Or I say it was boring for the girls to watch. Like they like halfway through are like, can we do something else? Because like one team was really smart and they just kept getting all the answers right. And the whole thing is like Double Dare, triple or physical challenge, and they couldn't do it. Kept getting the answers right. So we only saw one physical challenge. It's like that's what Double Dare's about. That's why I showed up. I'm here for the messiness and the silliness. So we didn't even finish it. So I think that they made the questions harder later on. Here we go. Roll 1, 2, 2, 5, 6. All right, 2, 2, 5, 6. What's our plan? I'm going to go to the 6 and cross off a 2, and the upper 5. Yeah, Double Dare was great. I love Legends of the Hidden Temple. It's funny though, some shows it's tough to go back to because in your mind it seems one way, and then you watch it and then you go, this was a mistake, because it like crashed. It crashes the glass. It destroys your idea of how good a show was. All right, we're gonna go roll 2. We're gonna move right along here. We've got 1, 2, 4, 5. This is great. We're doing all right. It's a bummer with that 2, but I might use my superpower. So let me start. I'm going to take the 5 out. I'll do this 1 up here and this 4 down here. So I have a 2 left. I can change that 2 to any number. I'm going to do that. So the 2 is going to transform into a 1. A 1 or a 4. I don't know which one. I'm going to go 1. Yeah. What was it? There was one show that was like that. That was like, oh man, this show was the best. And then you watch it and it's like, why did I do that? This show is not good. The bias you have as a child watching it. Changes to 4. Yeah. Thank you. Just to be different. Here we go. 2, 3, 5, 6. Do I bail? I'm going to do a 6. I'm going to do a 3. That gives me this wild, which is going to help me finish this zone. And I have a 2 and a 5. This may seem like a mistake, but I'm going to use these while I can. So I'm going to transform my... Oh, I need to write it down. Did I? Yeah. I'm going to transform this 2 into a 6. I'm going to transform this 5 into a 3. I am multiplying. I'm out of energy. Now I'm just going to go back to good old-fashioned hard work to finish out this game. So I'm not going to use my bonus yet. I'm going to try to roll a 4 and then see what my options are. Let's do it. Roll 4. Well, I did not roll a 4. That's okay though. 1, 3, 5, 5. I will use the bonus and finish off. Gives me 30 for zone 6. All right, now I have a 1, 3, a 5, and a 5. What was the best play? Let me check my numbers here from last game. What was it? Going up top. It's so hard to finish zone 1. I could jump over to the 3 area and go 5, 5. I'm left with a 1 to do one of these robots. I could go down to the 5 zone. I could do 1, 3, 5. I'm very limited then. I don't love that idea. I could go up to the 1 area and do a 3 and then do 2 robot minions. That seems awful as well. I think my best bet is to go to the 3 zone with the 3. I'm thinking. I'm going to back up a sec. Let me think this through. Here's another choice which is not the worst. I could go down to the 5 zone, put a 1 and a 3 in there, and then I could spend the last 5 to go anywhere I want. And that might set me up a little better, because I'm super limited if I'm over here and the only rolls that work for me are 5. I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend a 5 to go here. I'm going to spend the 1 and the 3. I'm going to spend the last 5 to go up to the 1 area. I'm going to save the mare. All right. Here we go. 1, 3, 4, 4. 1, 3, 4, 4. Not the best. I am committed to finishing this zone here. So that's why I'm going to do those corners so I can get the bonus. I have a 4 and a 4. I have no choice. I literally have to go down here and put a 4 in. Seemed like last game I had a lot more options. I think it's those bonus dice. They open up so much. The wild dice really give you a ton of choices. 1, 3, 4, 4. All right. Roll 6. We're moving right along. 4, 4, 6, 6. No! I needed a 5. I don't think I'm going to break 100. That's never going to happen. All right, I have a 4. I can go anywhere I want. I do what I want. This is a bummer. I'm going to go up to the 2 zone. The worst idea. I can do that because I was in the 4 area. I can go wherever I want. I'm going to put a 6 and a 6 here. Get a bonus die. A wild die. And I'll put my last 4 into that zone. As games go, this is not the good luck. This is not the lucky game. I'm going to need everything to go my way in these last 4 rolls left. Oh man, I'm griping now. I'm salty now. I've had it. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to put the 4 in here to get the wild die. It's always good to just snag a wild if you're spending one die to do it. I have a 5 and a 6 and a 6 left. The rolls have been very high this game, eh? Here's my plan. I'm going to spend a wild die as a 4. I'm going to go down to this zone. I'm going to use the 5 to go one higher, the 6 to go one higher, unlock another wild. I have 2 left. I will spend a wild to do a 5, and I will use this 6. So I have another wild die I can spend. I'm going to see what my roll is next time. Oh, did I write it down? I don't think I wrote that roll down. What was it? It was 4, 5, 5, 6? No, 4, 5, 6, 6. I think that's why I didn't like that roll. It was so similar to the last one. You know that theme song for that Dice in the Darkness? I have listened to that a lot today in little chunks. So it's stuck in my head, even though it's like a free soundtrack thing. This is a great roll. Here we go. 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. Great roll. Excellent roll. That's the roll that we need. Well, I don't know. That's a bad roll. I thought it was great. You call that a roll? I hate it. All right, I'm going to spend the 5 and get the bonus. So I have left a 2. Oop, that was a 2. I promise. I promise it was a 2. A 2, a 4, and a 6 left. What do I do here? I kind of want to finish this area. So I could go 4 bonus die as a 3 and then do the 2. This actually was a good roll. I was just griping about it earlier. All right, spend my wild as a 3. Use my 2 here to get another bonus die. That gives me 2 bonuses, and I have a 6. So the question is where do I want to use the 6? I have 2 rolls left. Oy. Thoughts? I could spend a wild die. I think I'm spending a wild die to go somewhere. So this 6 is not wasted. But is it wasted? If I say I go over to the warehouse or I go to the downtown, I put a 6 in there. It's just 1 point. If I'm not going to do anything else, I might as well just kill a robot minion here and save my wild die. Hedging my bets. I could fly up here, put a 6 in, hope to roll another 6, fly away, get 4 points. The thing is, if I fly to the 3 zone, put the 6 in. If I roll 2 6s, that's pretty good, right? I put in 3 dice, I'm getting 8 points. What have I done? I'm going to go to this 1 zone. I think that is how I'm going to... I think that's how I'm going to be able to break 100. That's what I'm here for. That's what I came for. So I'm just going to knock out a robot. Killing the robot. Roll 9. Here we go. Here we go. Well, it's a thing. I think this is okay. This is all right. I'm going to fly over. Oh, sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, 5. It's good to announce it just in case you cannot see it. I'm going to spend the 1 to fly up to the 1 area. I have a 2 and a 3. I'm going to put the 2 here in the middle. That creates the like tic-tac-toe diagonal. That unlocks a wild die. I have 3 wild dice now. I have a 3. I'm going to put it here. All right, I have this 5 left over. Robot. Robot. It might be fun, you know, I've thought about variations of Super Dice Heroes. It might be fun to have multiple, if you hit a certain robot minion threshold, you get points. Unique robot minions, like mini bosses. You know, there's no like big bad in the city that you're fighting. That might be a fun addition. Another type of roll and write. This is it. Not my best go. I'm going to try to call my shot here. I need some 1s and some 2s and a 3. I have 3 wild dice. So in all honesty, I only need A1 or A2 or A3. Now that I say that, I think this roll is going to be a 4, 5, and 2 6s. But I would love to finish off this zone and then maybe try to pick up just a few more points. And we'll see how we are if we do that. Hey, how are you? 99 is my best score. I have not broken 100 yet. I see folks that keep getting 100. And I'm like, what? So I'm on the quest for 100. And I think I may, maybe next week, I'm going to do a stream till I get 100. I mean, I may break it right now. And then forget that idea. Forget that stream idea. All right, this is perfect. This is the roll. This is roll 10, 2, 2, 2, 3. This was a great roll. This was perfection. So I'm going to use a 2, and a 3. Did I do that right? So I have a 2 left over, correct? This was actually perfect. This was good. I'm going to spend 2 wild dice to knock off these 1s. And when you complete this zone all the way, I know. I know I think that's what I'm going to do. It was insulting. Last week I did it, and I hit 95, and I was like, I'm going to get 100. Then I was like, I had a great game. It felt good, and I totaled up 99. Tonight, it was like, oh, I think this is it. 99, right before this. So, that's the way it goes. But this is, I'm not sure, actually. This might be close. What is that, 24 points up there for that zone. Is that right? I forgot to mark this zone down here because I made it all the way. 21 for zone 4. So here's my choices. I have 1 wild die left and I have a 2. I don't think I can do anything else. I think I need to kill 2 robot minions. Right? Yeah, because I can't go down to this area and do that. I mean, it would be the same difference. So I'm just really getting 2 points. Thankfully, I have 2 robot minions here. That sometimes is relevant, though. There's only 3 at each location. I was kind of wanting to try to sneak over here, pardon me, and finish one of these. It's not happening, though. All right, so 1, 2. So I'm going to kill 2 robot minions. And that is the game for me. What do you think this score is? I bet it's like 88 or something. That's what it feels like. So in that zone, I got 4 points. 3 zones, 0 points. Very different from last game. 21. This zone, you score the furthest to the right, star. I got 3 points. Then 10 points for my bystanders. It's 5 per bystander. And then robot minions is 4. I think I'm going to do a Super Dice Hero marathon stream. Sympathy stream. Desperation stream. Well, this was close. It was a close one. 96. I am consistent. 96. Whew. What'd y'all have? Anybody? 91. Good job. Nice. My best score was 90 for a while, and then I kind of broke then I was 95. Just this past week, it's been 99. Here's proof. Here's proof. It was 99 last round, I promise. There was a bit of an issue with a 2. I put an asterisk next to it, so I don't know. This round, I wonder what is the best superpower to get there? I think the teleportation, use a die to travel to any location, is the strongest for a high score. Or at least, I guess it gives you the most flexibility. So, this was good though. 99, 96. The quest for 100 continues. I would like to sit down, not on stream, sit down by myself and do the math and figure out what is the literal highest score. There's like that for That's So Clever, Ganz schön clever. All right, so the freezer did good work. Multiplication did good work. Very good. Hey, let me do some spiels here as we wrap up. I need to go to studio mode. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been fun. It's been a fun stream. I hope you're safe. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world with storms. Folks in Texas, thinking about a lot of folks in Texas right now. With all the power outages, very difficult in our area here. Several folks are out of power, so thinking about those folks too. Hey, let me share why I do this on the stream. What is it? It's like 3. There's like a literal best score, and it has to be exact because there's the orange track, where you can put any number and you score what the number is. And so, like, you could put a 4 in there, but that's 2 less points. So you have to get like literal 6s along that track. I think the purple track is similar, but it's where you get all the foxes, all but 1, and then the green track. There's like a math. It's very mathy. But my wife and I were battling for the high score because there's an app, so you can just play the app, play all you want. And man, I had the high score for a while, and then she demolished me, beat me by like 14 points or something. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've gotten to the point to where it's, I love it. I think it's one of the best roll and writes out there. But now it's literally just get a high score kind of thing, which is fine. It's fun. Hey, let me share this. A lot of folks in our area are hungry. I care a lot about this, especially right now with the pandemic. A lot of folks are struggling. And so got involved with this Forsyth backpack program. And like 1 in 4 kids in the county I live in are hungry. And so there's this special backpack program to help have kids get food that they can, on the weekend, they would get a backpack or a bag of food that they take home, and it'll last them for the weekend because they aren't able to have, they would struggle to have food at home. So I just say that support local food bank, and this is the whole reason of these free games is just to try to do something good. And so if you're able and interested, you can support literally the Forsyth backpack program, which is legit and awesome, and you could have basically support a backpack for a kid for a year, or you could support a part of it and just really make a difference in that way. Or just support your local food bank. There's a lot of folks in need right now in regards to that. So that's my spiel. Games for good. That's why they free. That's why we're here. Can I say this too? Because I'm super hype on this guy. It's like a promo. It's like commercials. And now this thing. Let me tell you about this awesome game. Twin City Games is making it. Animals and Espionage is an iSplit You Choose game. Got to work on this with Cody, and it is just an awesome 2-player game. It's going to be coming to Kickstarter in a couple weeks, so mid-March, mid-April, it's coming up, and It's a really low price point. It is a 2-player I Split You Choose spy themed game with the twist is that you have one extra time that you get to add to a pile and then decide. It's a really tight game. Yeah, so excited. And like it's one of those things like as it keeps happening and developing and you see things and you're just excited about it and excited and excited. And then Cody posted the game all laid out and oh my gosh, I was like over the moon excited. So it's just a delight of a game. So I'm just going to keep talking about it. I mean, I designed it right, was involved with it. Cody was just, I mean, total delight to work with. Just a really awesome experience. So I, of course, I'm like, hey, buy this game, but also it's a really good game. So that's just why I'm gonna hype that too. So it's my stream. I do what I want. You don't tell me to. I get to hype what I want to. It's the hype stream. All right, that's all I got for tonight. Let me say a couple things. I'm gonna start streaming on Sundays because this Dice in the Darkness experience that is coming out on March 4th. Yeah, it's coming to Kickstarter. Yeah, it's got a really low price point too. That like, if I wasn't involved with it at all, I would just be like, wow, I would love to back that game. Hey, awesome. That's great. Yeah, Paleontologist. I think that and Super Dice Heroes are two of the better of the roll and writes. Quarantine Haircuts has lost its. It was a fun like thing that week to do, but man, it's not as fun as some of these other ones. It's a good like play at one time. That was a good experience. Let's play another game. All right, Dice in the Darkness coming out March 4th. It's an episodic adventure game. Let me show. I've got a couple of the character sheets. I thought I was leaving. I'm too excited. Too excited about this guy. All right. It's similar to a lot of these roll and writes, but the idea is that it's going to be an episodic game that we play together. It comes out weekly. So instead of like, here's these 10 rooms, play them all you want, it's going to model more of like the Netflix or I guess Disney Plus, where they would release the episodes each week and kind of go through the experience together. So the idea is you pick a character, the rogue, the wizard, or the warrior, and you take this sheet and you upgrade your character through each room, and you take this with you every week into the next room, which is a completely new, different roll and write. Could be like a battle. There's a couple battles in there. It could be like a puzzly kind of one. They're all different. And the idea is that we'll get to experience it together. If you want to wait till the end, after 10 weeks, you can just download them all. They're going to be free. You can just play through it all in one sitting. Or you can go week to week, and we'll be journeying along, upgrading characters, getting feedback along the way too, because it's just a project I've been doing. It's been a good distraction. It's a good way to keep people doing something fun that's free through this pandemic. So anyways, I say all that Thursday nights is going to be the stream night that it premieres. Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But also on Sunday, I'm going to do I'm going to do another stream, like a repeat stream. What do you call it? A rerun stream. I'm not going to run it again. I'm going to stream again on Sundays at 3 p.m. and I'm going to do it with a different character, but I'll do the same room from that week. Realizing that there are some folks like over in the UK that right now they cannot participate because they're asleep. In the same way that there are times that people are streaming and it's my bedtime, I can't join in. A lot of times on the West Coast that's the case. And so I wanted to offer a time that was not in the middle of the night for some folks. So 3 p.m. on a Sunday, as well on a weekend. Some people have some more availability then. So you could be on the Thursday schedule, or you could be on the Sunday schedule, or you could just catch the stream another time, or you could just wait and catch later in the experience. but it's going to be fun. So, Dice in the Darkness, March 4th. Save the date. Those are my spiels. Have I had enough spiels? All right. Well, I hope that you're well. Hope you're hanging in there. No, you're not alone through all this, and don't hesitate to reach out if you're struggling, because struggle's real. All right, this has been a great stream. I'm on the quest for 100 in Super Dice Heroes, and I think I'm going to do a marathon stream sometime, maybe next week, or maybe the week after. Hey, thanks y'all for joining in. Thanks so much. It's so good to be with y'all. Let me share this. That's the link to Animals and Espionage. I forgot I had a